In the summer, the work crews cut the long grass along the tracks, raking it into heaps to dry in the sun. At this time of year, Perci stops where they have been cutting. The men load up his empty wagons and he pulls them to the station. Toby then takes them to the hills for the farmers to feed their stock.
Whee!
Perci gave a ghostly whistle.
Don't be frightened, Thomas.
He laughed.
It's only me. Your ugly fizz is enough to frighten anyone,
said Thomas.
You're like ugly indeed. I'm a green caterpillar with red stripes,
continued Thomas firmly.
You crawl like one too. I don't. Who's been late every afternoon this week? It's the hay. I can't help that,
said Thomas.
Time's time, and the fat controller relies on me to keep it. I can't if you crawl in the hay till all hours. Green caterpillar indeed,
fumed Perci as he set off to collect some hay to take to the harbor.
Everyone says I'm handsome, or at least nearly everyone. Anyway, my curves are better than Thomas's corners. Thomas says I'm always late,
he grumbled.
I'm never late, or at least only a few minutes. What's that to Thomas? He can always catch up time further on.
All the same, he and his driver decided to start home early. Then came trouble. A crate of treacle was upset all over Perci. Perci was cross. He was still sticky when he puffed away. The wind was blowing fiercely.
Look at that,
exclaimed the driver. The wind caught the piled hay, tossing it up and over the track. The line climbed here.
Take a run at it, Perci,
his driver advised. Perci gathered speed, but the hay made the rails slippery and his wheels wouldn't grip. Time after time, he stalled with spinning wheels and had to wait till the line ahead was cleared before he could start again. Everyone was waiting. Thomas seethed impatiently.
10 minutes late. Passengers will complain and the fat controller.
Then they all saw Perci. They laughed and shouted.
Sorry I'm late,
Perci panted.
Look what's crawled out of the hay,
teased Thomas.
What's wrong?
asked Perci.
Talk about hairy caterpillars,
puffed Thomas.
It's worth being late to have seen you.
Okay, that's definitely not what I thought you were going to say.
When Perci got home, his driver showed him what he looked like in a mirror.
Bust my buffers! No wonder they all laughed. I'm just like a woolly bear. Please clean me before Toby comes.
But it was no good. Thomas told Toby all about it.
I don't think I'm supposed to. Oh, okay.
Instead of talking about sensible things like playing ghosts, Thomas and Toby made jokes about woolly bear caterpillars and other creatures which crawl about in hay. They laughed a lot, but Perci thought they were really being very silly indeed.